Let us look at a poem from Siri Kannada grade 5. The name of the poem is Gida Mara. It is written by Satyananda Patrota. Gida Mara means plant and tree. Trees give us a lot of fruits and flowers. They provide shade. They are also shelter for birds who build nests on the trees. So the trees are useful for everybody, irrespective of who is using them. So the message that this poem wants to convey to us is, we humans who are also a creation of nature should learn to be like the trees. We come from different culture, we speak different languages, we follow different religions, but we should treat everybody equally and be useful for others just like how the trees are useful and helpful for the others. Now let us look at the poem. ದೊಡ್ಡೆ ಕರಿದು ಎಲೆ ಹಸಿರು ಹೂವು ನಾನಾ ತರತರ ಎಂತಹ ಸೊಗಸು ಏನು ಕಂಪು ಬೆಳೆದು ನಿಂತ ಗಿಡಮರ. Bodde means the trunk of the tree. If you see here, this thick part here, that is the trunk, that is the bodde. So karidu is black, yele is leaf, hasiru is green, hoovu flowers. Nana taratara means different types. Yantaha what? Sogasu beauty. Yenu again yenu also means what? Kampu fragrance. Beledu ninta gida mara. Gida is plant and mara is tree. So the poet is describing how a tree looks. So the trunk of the tree is black. It will either be black or dark brown in color. Then yele hasiru, mostly all the leaves are green. Then hoovu nana taratara, it has different types of flowers. What a beauty! The tree looks so beautiful and it has such beautiful fragrance. This is how the plants and trees are. Okay, then next paragraph. ಯಾರೇ ಬಂದು ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ದಿವ್ಯ ಮೌನ ರೆಂಬೆ ಕೊಂಬೆ ಚಿಗುರುವಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಲುಕ್ಕುವ ಚೇತನ. ಯಾರೇ ಬಂದು means whoever comes, ಏನೇ ಮಾಡಲಿ whatever they do. Divya is divine, mauna is silence, rembe kombe is branches, chiguru is sprout or a new thing is sprouting, new leaf or a new flower sprouts. Kadalukkuva chetana, great energy. So whoever comes and does whatever on the tree doesn't fight back or shout back. It is always maintaining a calm and silent. It maintains so much of silence and it is always calm. And it has so much of energy, so much of positive, fresh energy. You can see that when lot of new flowers or leaves sprout out and come. Then ಮನುಷ್ಯನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತು ಉಂಟು ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮನ ಲಿಂಗ ವರ್ಣ ಜಾತಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಹಾಳು ಕೊಂಪೆ ಇವನ ಮನ. ಮನುಷ್ಯ is human. ಮಾತು ಉಂಟು can speak. Mana is mind or heart. Linga is gender. Varna is color. Jati is caste. Dharma is religion. Halu kompe, a pile of dirt. Mana again means mind. So the trees can't speak. They are always silent. Whoever does whatever on them, the trees are always silent because they cannot speak. But humans can speak. But the humans don't behave. Their actions are not like what they speak. They promise, I will do this, I will do that, but in the actions they don't do. So their words and their action are not matching. Linga means people, humans are of different gender, different color, different caste, different religion, and their mind is a pile of dirt. They are not as simple or as straightforward as a tree. A tree will always be useful for whoever comes and takes the help of a tree or whoever uses the tree. But humans are not like that. Their mind is filled with selfishness, jealousy, They favor only certain kind of people. They don't help everybody. Okay, so that is the difference between the humans and the trees. Even though both are creation of nature. Tree is also a creation of nature. We humans are also creation of nature. But look at the trees. They are so selfless and so useful and helpful. But humans are not like that. Next. ಜಾತಿ ಗೀತಿ ಲಿಂಗ ಧರ್ಮ ಮೀರಿ ಬೆಳೆದ ಗಿಡಮರ ಅವನು ಇವಳು ಅದು ಇದು ಎಣಿಸುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ದಿನ. So that is what this paragraph is trying to tell, that the tree doesn't care about who is using it. It always is helpful for whoever comes to help, whoever wants to use the tree. So jati giti means the tree doesn't look at the caste of the person. Linga dharma, the tree doesn't mind whether that person is a male or a female and from what religion that person is coming. Meeri beleda gidamara. So the plants and trees are so broad-minded. They don't look at who is coming and using them. They are not bothered if it is a male or a female, if that person belongs to one particular religion, if he belongs to one particular caste. The trees don't bother about all that. They are just useful to everybody who comes to take use of the trees. Avanu ivalu adu idu enisutilla ondu dina. Not even one day has the tree differentiated between the people or things or animals who come and use it. And then the next one is same. The last paragraph is same as the first paragraph. Bodde karidu ele hasiru hoovu nana taratar bisilu male chaliya tadedu aralutihudu anudina. So the first two lines is the same. It is the trunk is black, the leaves are green, and the flowers of a tree are different types. Then the next two lines, bisilu male. Bisilu means heat, summer heat, the heat of the sun. Male is rain. Chali is winter. Tadedu, it can withstand, the tree can withstand any kind of temperature, any kind of climate. And it still blooms. Aralu means to bloom. It still blooms every day. So this is what we have to learn from the tree. The tree is not bothered about the different climate changes. It still blooms. It still stays happy with full of energy. And it also helps whoever comes for to make use of the tree. It is not differentiating people based on any other thing, like how we humans do. So this is what we have to learn from trees.